For centuries, the Spanish Empire crossed oceans, financed massive fleets, and conquered distant civilizations in pursuit of one thing above all else: gold. When Spain established control over the Philippine Islands in the 16th century, they believed they had secured another valuable piece of their global treasure network. But history hides a stunning truth. Spain may have colonized the wrong country. The real, world-changing wealth was beneath their feet the entire time. An immense, geological fortune far greater than anything Spain extracted from the Americas. Not just gold, but the very metals that now power modern civilization. This is a story of a colossal imperial blind spot, of riches hidden by nature, protected by geography, and overlooked by an empire focused on the wrong prize. And it explains why, today, global powers are racing to correct a mistake made hundreds of years ago. When the Spanish first arrived, they noticed local communities wearing modest gold ornaments. This confirmed their belief that the islands had value, but surprisingly, Spain never transformed the Philippines into a major mining colony. Instead, they saw it as something else entirely. Spain turned the Philippines into a global toll booth. The Manila Galleon Trade became the colony's true purpose. Once or twice a year, massive ships crossed the Pacific, linking silver mines in Mexico to the silk, porcelain, and spice markets of Asia. For more than 250 years, this trade route defined Spanish priorities. Gold mining required manpower, infrastructure, and long-term investment. Trade did not. While Spain focused on shipping wealth across oceans, it ignored what lay inland. Dense jungles, rugged mountains, and unexplored interiors were left untouched. The colonial economy relied on timber, sugar, and tobacco, easy-to-access resources. The irony is striking. As Spain operated the largest continuous trade route in history, it unknowingly sat atop one of the world's richest mineral zones. Royal records celebrated silk and silver profits, while no serious geological surveys were ever conducted. The failure wasn't a lack of resources. It was a failure of vision. To understand what Spain missed, we must look beneath the surface. Literally. The Philippines sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, one of the most geologically active regions on Earth. Over millions of years, tectonic plates collided, fractured, and melted the crust. This violent process concentrated minerals and pushed them closer to the surface. Danger created opportunity. Modern geological data reveals the Philippines as a vast reserve of future critical materials. Gold and copper. Estimated in modern assessments to be worth hundreds of billions, copper is essential for power grids, electronics, and infrastructure. Nickel and chromite. Even more important today. Nickel is a core component of stainless steel and lithium-ion batteries, the backbone of electric vehicles and renewable energy storage. These were not shallow deposits easily accessed with 17th-century tools. They lay deep beneath forests, mountains, and volcanic rock. Nature itself protected the treasure. What Spain couldn't reach, the earth preserved. The wealth was not only difficult to access, it was also deliberately concealed. There are 3 layers to this long secrecy. First, geological barriers. The depth, scale, and terrain made large-scale mining impossible for early colonial powers. Second, indigenous knowledge. Long before colonization, local communities mined gold skillfully, but they learned quickly that revealing major deposits invited exploitation. Third, the shadow of World War II. During the Japanese occupation, legends emerged of vast amounts of stolen treasure, known as Yamashita's gold, buried in tunnels across the Philippines. Whether entirely factual or partly myth, these stories reinforced secrecy and fueled generations of searches. Together, geology, human caution, and wartime mystery preserved an extraordinary concentration of wealth, untouched, waiting, and largely invisible to history. So, did Spain colonize the wrong country? In hindsight, the answer is clear. They treated the Philippines as a trading outpost, not realizing it was a sleeping mineral giant. Today, that mistake is being corrected. The global race for critical minerals is accelerating. Nations and corporations are investing heavily in the very resources Spain ignored centuries ago. What was once a colonial crossroads is now a strategic center of 21st century geopolitics. The Philippines stands at a historic crossroads once again, this time aware of its true geological power. The challenge now is not discovery, but responsibility. What do you believe is the greatest challenge the Philippines faces in managing this immense geological wealth? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for discovering the Earth with us.